Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Ashlee and I'm a homeschooling mom of 4. And this week I am uploading every single day as a way to celebrate and share my excitement about a new homeschool year with all of you amazing homeschooling families or potential homeschooling families who watch me here. So today's video I wanted to just quickly share with you guys why I took the entire summer off of homeschool and how I plan to get us back on track for a year-round homeschooling schedule following taking off about 10 weeks, which is essentially the entire summer. So I've got my cold brew right here because I am filming a lot of videos today and I need that little bit of boost. So if you guys have been following me for a while, then you know that when I first started homeschooling, I kind of followed the public school calendar, the 9-month calendar. And then for the past 2 or 3 years, I have year-round homeschooled. And I love year-round homeschooling because of the flexibility that it brings and just the less stress, schedule. I just love it. But this summer, I needed to take the whole summer off. And I needed to take the whole summer off for some practical reasons. I needed to take the whole summer off for some personal reasons. And I needed to just give myself enough time to feel that desire in my heart, like I can't wait to homeschool again, because I was very, very, very tired. And a lot of things I think contributed to that tired feeling. Last year we moved, we sold our home, we had a home fall through, we lost our homeschooling group, my daughter started going through puberty, just a lot of different crazy things. And then so that's how I finished the school year. And then this summer we had quite a few trips. I had a huge speaking engagement in Utah that I knew was gonna take my mental energy for quite a few weeks. We had VBS and youth camp for church and just so many things on the calendar. It was gonna be really, really hard to get into a good school rhythm without basically doing it 2 days a week and then having 3 weeks off. And when I start a new school year, I really need 6 weeks with no break, definitely, to get back into the swing of things. So I knew that that was going to present a lot of challenges. Also, my son swims competitively, and in the summer, because the majority of the team is public schooled, their practices move to the morning time, and he was swimming from 7 a.m. until 9:30 a.m., throughout the week, which doesn't sound like a big deal, but by the time I go and get him home and get him showered, get the chlorine off his skin, give him a snack because he's starving, we wouldn't have been able to get into our books until 11 or 12 o'clock, and that just wasn't gonna work. So by my friends' recommendations and by, finally just realizing in my heart that that was the right thing to do and my husband supporting me, I let go of the guilt, I let go of the pressure, and I just said, I need this time. I need this time to recover. I need this time to just be my kid's mom without being their teacher and have nothing on the schedule that has to be done, and more for swimming and going to the movies and doing whatever the heck we feel like doing, sleeping in, just having that freedom, because I put a lot of pressure on myself. It's my own fault. But just to be able to breathe again was very nice, and to be able to just laugh with my kids and just not feel the pressure of oh my gosh, she really didn't do well on that math test, and just to not have that was so refreshing and rejuvenating to me. And of course, God's plans are always better than our own, and with the death of our Sweet Pickle, our dog, you know, if we were trying to school, we would have had to take in a few weeks off for that anyways. So it's like, you know, I can look back and see that God was guiding me this way because of the events that were going to take place, which you guys, if you're just catching this video, I did a video on called my life update and like what I learned on my social media break, where I talk about kind of those things that we went through as a family. So we took the whole summer off and it was amazing, even with those tragic situations and stress and things like that. Of course, normal life did not stop, but I felt that excitement coming back into my soul and my kids' excitement to start school again. And I knew that it was definitely the right choice for us this year because of everything that we had going on. So that is really why I am sharing this with you guys, because just because you do one scheduling method does not mean that you have to do that forever and ever and ever. Some years call for different things, and that is the beauty of homeschooling, to be able to do whatever it is you need to do that year. And this year I needed to take the summer off. So how are we getting back on a year-round homeschooling schedule? Well, basically from where we're starting, which is in August, I mapped out, you know, my 36 weeks with my breaks sprinkled in, and typically we would finish our homeschool year at the end of April, beginning of May. I would break for May and then start back June. Well, to compensate for the extra weeks we took off in the summer, we are going to be schooling farther into the summer on the back end, if that makes sense. So usually I would be done April to May. Now we won't be done until mid-June. So, but I am okay with that. We're gonna plan all of our stuff around it this year. And then next year I anticipate only taking off, you know, 4 to 5 weeks after that, and then jumping right back into our next school year so that we can maintain the year-round homeschooling schedule that we know and love. So if you ever find yourself in that situation, it really is not the end of the world. You can totally just recalibrate, do your weeks, and I did a video on kind of how I did that with my planner and all of that, so go check that out if you missed that one, or it might be going up after this, I really don't know, but it'll be here for you. So that is how I got us back on a year-round homeschooling schedule after taking the entire summer off, and I would love to know which method you use. Do you year-round? Do you do 9-month? Have you ever gone back and forth between the two? Maybe there's other people out there like myself that this year they just had to do something different, and so I wanted to share with you how I got us back on track. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed before you go, and I'll see you in my next video really soon. Bye guys.